Hello ladies and gents, welcome back to Magic the Gathering. As always, this is Ander and we're gonna go back up against Koth, cause I want revenge. He kind of humiliated me in that match. I bet he did get a little lucky, but we are on the hardest setting, so that's to be expected. The computer will throw luck the way of the computer opponent, but we're gonna go ahead and tackle him again, and we're going to pick a random deck. Ancient Depths. That could be an interesting match. This is a slow starting deck, but once it gets started, you will be destroyed. There's not much that can destroy it or stop a deck once this guy gets started. Oops. Go back to where we were. Oops, not Garrick. Koth. See, messing up already, guys. Okay. This will be an interesting match, for sure. Hopefully it won't be a blowout. This deck can be blown out if the opponent rushes with if they're like super offensive at the beginning. That could be bad. This seems like a decent hand for now. Hopefully I get a creature card because I don't have one. I'm gambling he won't have one for at least 2 turns, but I need one. If you heard that sound, that's my other laptop telling me my video's done rendering, which is good. Okay, let's play a forest card, and every creature with flying. He doesn't have any creatures with flying, I don't think. At least not basic ones, so that's a useless card, basically. That'll probably be something I discard later. Gets a 1/1 out early. That's kind of bad. He can exile 2 things from his graveyard. That's basically your discard pile, but exiling it means it's gone from the game. There's nothing that can bring it back. Absolutely nothing. There's some things that deal with the graveyard, but that's not a big deal for him. But that means he can do 2 damage if he exiles 2. But he also has to tap that creature, which means it can't attack or defend. I got a creature card. It costs 4 though, unfortunately. Yes. Place a blue land down. We're gonna use this card. So I get to play another land this turn and I draw a card. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I get another creature, which is a 1/1, and when I play it, I draw a card. If the land, it gets put on the battlefield automatically, and if not, it goes into my hand. That's a good creature. At least I'll be able to stall with something. This guy is a 2/2, and when he enters, something gets +2 power for 1 turn. Obviously, he's going to use it on the Lavamancer, which is going to do 3 damage to me. Nothing I can do against that. But oh well, not a big deal. Hopefully that doesn't come back and bite me in the butt. So I'm going to put down another land. This costs 3. I'm not willing to put that down yet. This is a 3/3, regular 3/3. I would wall his team right now, but I could also get another card if I play this guy. All about chance right now. What do I want to play with? I think I'll play it safe and put down the card that walls his team for now. Which means he's not going to be attacking with those guys unless something happens. But now he has enough mana to get powerful creatures on the field, so that might not hold true for very long. Yay, another land card. I can put that down. I can draw 4 cards now if I play that. This card will let me put 2 untapped lands onto the battlefield, which I think I will do. No, I won't, because I only have 1 forest card, unfortunately. And I wanted to play this card and that card, but I only have 1 forest, and each of them require a forest. So let's go ahead and put this guy down. We're gonna gamble here. Hopefully we get another land card, and we don't. But I can play this card, so I have to play... I can draw 3 cards, and then I have to discard either 1 land or 2 other cards. And of course I want to do it, not him. Don't be silly. So I have to discard something, 2 things, or... That one's useless. I would discard that one. This one's kind of expensive for what it does. This lets me put them 2 force cards onto the field, but it's expensive. I think I'll sack a water though. I'll keep it. What do I want to do? I think I'll keep stalling. This deck that I have is all about stalling. His deck is kind of a medium deck game. It's pretty good in the midst of a game, but if it drags on too long, his deck will fall. And this deck is also about getting lots of land on the field fast. Destroy a target. Oh, this one. This is a chance one that we will play later in the game. Actually, we could play it right now. This is a gamble card, and I'll explain what that does in just a bit. I don't think we'll play it now. Well, we could play it now. Would be interesting, but basically what this card does is I get to destroy a card, any creature card, and that card will randomly transform into another creature card in that person's library or their deck. That could be, if I use that on a really good creature, that will probably mean chances are it'll turn into a bad creature, and if I use it on a bad creature, well, anything could happen. But that's interesting. It's an interesting card because you can use it for both offensive and defense, but at the end of the day, it revolves around luck. Luck of the draw. I'm not sure if I want to use that card. I think we'll put down another Oracle. Draw a card. This guy's pretty good. I got a choice though. I think we'll use this on an Oracle, because Oracles are useless once they're out in the field. And I'm going to hope I get something good. And indeed, that will probably be the game. Islebacks. This is one of the heavy hitting creatures in my deck. It's a 4/8. It has Shroud, which means it can't be targeted by spells, which is good because his deck does have spells that are offensive based. And if my library gets to less than 20 cards, which it's in no danger of, it's at 68, it gets +4/+8, which is great. This is a wall. This will wall his team for days. Also, I haven't mentioned this in past videos, but you will lose the game if you have no cards to draw. So this deck has to start fighting once it gets to a certain point, or else it's going to lose due to how many cards it draws. Okay, he's going to put an elemental out. I'm not scared of that elemental because I know I can kill that one if he decides to attack. But I can use this card, which I can put... This is also one that can be used for offensive and defense. I could use that on his elemental, and then I'd get 5 1/1 creatures on the field. But I could also use it on this one, and I could get 7, but then I wouldn't have this creature anymore. But I think I'm going to use it for offense and force him to resummon that thing. And I get 5 1/1 creatures, which is awesome. Because I can use them to sack stuff if I need to, or just, you know, rush him. I can use them all at once, and then at least 2 will get through. But, I'm going to go ahead and attack and see what he does. I want to get damage on him, because he's been at 20 health the whole game, and he just doesn't block, which is interesting. Generally, the computer doesn't block until it gets towards 10 health. And what's he gonna? He's gonna resummon his elemental. Expected. But now I have more of an advantage. I'm gonna put down another land card. I might as well start getting more land on the field. Get ready. I have more powerful creatures than this guy, though. This is probably the weakest powerful card I have. I can put 2 more force on the field, which means I can play this card and get more land on the field. Let's get more forest cards out. So 1 goes on tapped and 1 just goes into my hand. If I attack, he's just gonna wall it with that, because this guy cannot kill his elemental, but nor can he kill me. So nothing would happen, and then I just don't have anything defensive. Not a good play. He's not gonna summon anything first turn. He's gonna go for something. That's kind of a stupid play on his part. I don't know, because now I can kill him. I don't know. I suspect something. I'm going to tag on more just in case he decides I'm going to go overkill. Because I have a feeling he has a trick up his sleeve. But he doesn't? Okay. That means, I don't know. Why did the... See, this is the bad thing about playing online. I guess he does get to choose which things he kills, though, so... Normally I'd like that guy to tank all of the damage and then the rest of them wouldn't die, but oh well. At least that thing's dead now. So this is another creature. He gets +1 life for every mountain he controls. He has quite a few, so that's going to be a bulky creature. Again, that's going to wall everything I have. So I can exile everything I have, which means, yeah, not in the graveyard. And then I reveal cards from the top of my library until I find 3 other creature cards, and then I put them on the battlefield. That's actually kind of good. Right now, that would be useful right now. Costs 6. And you cost 4, so I could play both of those. I might do that actually, because I have these 1/1s are useless. The 3/3 is not great. It's just that I have to exile that, and then it's kind of a matter of chance what I get. Humbug. It's a risk, no doubt about that. It's a risk. Anything could happen when I do that. But you know what? Let's make things interesting. I want to see what happens. What 4 cards? Okay, that's good. This is a 6/6 flyer. Also can't be targeted by offensive spells and has trample, which means any leftover attack goes onto the user. It's got flying. This guy's just a 3/3 flying and trample. We got our 3/3 octopus back and our oracles back. Not great, but and then we'll draw. This guy's good. This guy's unblockable. Nothing can defend against him. And he's a 6/6. So if I get that guy down, unless he can kill it with something, that's a spell, he's probably dead. Let's go ahead and draw 4 cards just for fun. Get ourselves a full hand. Most of it's land, but whatever. Okay, this will give me life in a pinch. Not in a pinch, though. Oh, he gains control of the card. Damn it. But I can defend against it. But I don't want to, though. I'll take that damage, actually. Yeah. Because I don't want to kill that card. Because I'm going to get it back, so... Enchant creature gets +1 power for every mountain and has first strike. But now that card's really dangerous. I have nothing that can take that guy on. Actually. That's really bad for me. Let's go ahead and get some life. It's gonna get us 8 life because we revealed that we have the Kraken and that costs 8, so we get 8 life. That's what the card does, basically. This guy's bad. This guy's bad news. Yeah, I have limited options against that guy. First strike means he attacks first, basically. Most of the time, combat, everybody attacks at the same time, but because he attacks first, he'll kill anything up to 10. And I don't have enough to wall that, really. I could put the Kraken down and hope I can kill him. But I'm wondering if he'll attack if I put the Kraken down. It all depends on if he attacks or not. Because in theory, I could kill him with yeah, okay, he's not going to use it. Because in theory, I could use all my creatures and still kill him, I believe. But I'm not sure. Yeah, that would be kind of silly for him, I think. He has a 6/6. This guy has to attack every turn, and it has haste as well. But attacking's over, so it's kind of the haste is kind of wasted on that. Oh, now okay, this is game's over. I win. This card, 12/12, costs 10, but I have way more than that now. I draw 4 cards when I put it down, and I get to choose any 4 cards he has and annihilate them. And if it happens to die, it just goes back into my library. Or no. When it goes into the graveyard, which means when it dies, I shuffle my graveyard into my library. So basically I regenerate everything that's in here. You know what? Let's just end this game. That's a good game. There's nothing you can do now. Oh, sorry. I don't get to, when I attack, I get to annihilate any of the 4 cards. Also, I got mind control out of that, which means I permanently control that creature. I could actually use that against his own guy and screw him over even more, but don't really need to rub it in his face anymore that I've won. Let's just put down... Oops. Can I not play that? Nope, that costs 4. My bad. Let's put down another Oracle just for the lulz. This game is mine. I'll just attack with the 6/6 because I can. And nothing's gonna block that. Good boy. He has 10 life left. I could attack with everything and win, pretty much. I guess I could have attacked with the Kraken, couldn't I? Okay, so he's gonna go ahead and attack with all his guys, pretty much. He's gonna do 2 damage to me. So what I'm gonna do is his guy is not powerful enough to take my destroyer, or my butcher of truth. My Kraken will easily take out his Helion, or Helion, however you pronounce it. My flying guy will block this Molten Ravager dude. And yeah, I think, unless he has a trick up his sleeve, that's going to... Okay, he's going to kill my flying guy, because he decided to put 3 mana onto that guy and give him +3 power. He usually has none. So, we do have a casualty, but not a big deal. That guy's a 1/1 unblockable. If I... Wait. Actually, maybe he's not unblockable. Who knows? He has Mountain Walk, which means I think if I had Mountain, he could attack me and he'd be unblockable. Just for the lulz, let's mind control his... Oh no, I already killed his good creature. Dang. I was gonna have so much fun, and then I just didn't. Let's go ahead and use it on what? What do we want? Take his tank out of the way, I guess. Not much of a tank in the late game, but hey, we'll put down this guy, who will give us even more mana. We have way too much already. Put down another 3/3 flyer with trample. This game's over. Yeah, nothing you can do. These two alone, or the Kraken and the, what do you call him? Sky Swallower. We'll kill him on its own, but I just want to destroy everything he has. Alright, he gets to choose which cards are destroyed, that's right. Doesn't make that card any more of a monster, less of a monster. And I win. So yeah, that guy that turn or game he didn't rush, which allowed me to win. And yeah, I just kind of stalled him out until I got good creatures, and voila, boom. That is one strategy you can do. That's a deck I actually really enjoy using. It does create longer games though. As you can see, this is about twice as long as the other games, but fun nonetheless. So thank you guys for watching as always. More of this to come, but please do leave a comment about how you like this. I love doing these. I think they're fun to watch, they're fun to play, fun to record. But at the end of the day, it's up to you guys. So if you guys hate this, I mean, I'd be sad, but you know, I will listen to you guys. So if there's enough of you who don't want to watch this, then yeah, just please go ahead and say so, and I'll move on to something else. But I just wanted to put out a couple of these, see how you guys like them, and then yeah. But we are at the end of the video, guys, so thank you as always, and I will see you next time.